Hi, this is Joan Hall, aka Joan the Choir Lady, and I'm doing something different today. I'm going to do a Get Ready With Me video. This is not going to be about makeup or hair or clothing or anything like that. So if you're looking for a beauty video, this is not the one for you. This is getting ready for a major choir rehearsal. These are the things that I make sure that I have with me as I get ready to do a rehearsal with the conference choir that I direct, which is the mass choir for the Central California District Council of the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World. So the rehearsal is this morning, and I'm getting all of my stuff together that I always prepare when I do my state choir rehearsals. I love lists and forms. They help me to remember everything that I'm supposed to remember. So I have a checklist of all the things that I'm supposed to get together for a state choir rehearsal. So I'm going to look at my list and get everything. Here we go. The first thing on my checklist here is my sign-in sheet. This is my sign-in sheet. Everybody who is on the email list for the mass choir, I've got their name, their email, their phone number. They've told me whether they prefer communications by email or text, the church they go to, and the part they sing. So I'm bringing this with me. At the rehearsal, people will check off their name, and if there are any changes to their email address or their phone number, they can make those changes, fill out any missing information, and new people can sign in an empty space at the bottom or something like that. Before I was the director of this choir, I was the secretary for the state choir. So I started generating this mailing list back when I was the choir secretary. And now that I'm the director, I still do the secretary stuff. I do both now. So the sign-in list, this one is already written on because this same choir rehearsed last week, and I'm using the same list for this conference cycle. Next conference cycle, I'll make a new list. So I got the list, and what else? Check that off. What else I need? A pen, make sure that all right, we're good. Pen, check. Super important for me are my notes. When I have a major choir rehearsal, I don't always do this for weekly choir rehearsal with my own choir, but with a rehearsal like this, I make sure that I have some kind of notes that I'm teaching from. I don't just go by memory because I might misremember a note or a rhythm a little bit, and I don't want to make any kind of mistakes like that. So I use either some type of a chart that I make for myself or some type of sheet music. For this rehearsal, I made sheet music, just the vocals of each song that we're doing today. And for some of this stuff, I'm using the exact same sheet music that I use in my business work for choirparts.com. So let me put in a good word here for sheet music. If you are not familiar with reading music, I highly, highly, highly recommend learning it. Now, if you don't read music, there's another type of notes that you can take that will also give you a sheet you can look at with all the parts to the song that you're teaching without using sheet music notation. I will make a video sometime where I show how to make those other kind of charts. But I like using sheet music because it shows not only the notes that I'm teaching, but also the rhythm. For example, one of the songs that we're doing today is Anoint Me Now by the Howard University Gospel Choir. Here is my vocal sheet music for Anoint Me Now. I don't know, is that gonna come up backward in the video? I don't know, whatever. let's try the, right now, we're gonna start with so that reminds me of exactly how the song is going, the way we're doing it. If I'm doing a song in a way that's different from the original recording, then I make my own sheet music for our version of the song. So I have my own notes to reference to teach it the way we are doing it. And something that I usually do for choirs like this, for the conference choirs, I make practice parts based on the particular way that we are doing the song, just like the choirparts.com practice tracks. I make those and make them available to the state choir. We have a Discord server. I post them there. People can listen to the practice parts to be ready for the rehearsal. I've got something else on here, refreshments. For this choir, I have refreshments after the rehearsals. I don't do that for like regular rehearsal at my home church. But for this, refreshments, I know that's taken care of because my mom is so wonderful. She's taking care of that. And then the laptop. I live stream all my rehearsals now so that anybody who can't make it to the rehearsal can watch the stream. And if somebody can go to my channel, the stream will be there, and see if you've got sound, because Sister Elaine Norwood is watching it, but she's not getting any sound, she said. I have sound. Okay, people here are getting sound. Or even if they were at the rehearsal, if they want to review things later, sometimes people will watch the stream even if they were there at the rehearsal. So I'm bringing all the stuff I need to do live streaming. The rehearsal is going to be live streamed on my personal channel, not my business channel. So it's not going to be here on Joan the Choir Lady. It's going to be on my personal channel. It's just for the members of the choir. And the reason, of course, that I have to use my laptop for live streaming is that YouTube demands that you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can live stream to YouTube from a phone. So yeah. And I hope to have 1,000 subscribers someday on my business channel here, but I don't think I'm ever going to have 1,000 subscribers on my personal channel. So I will be live streaming rehearsals from a laptop forever. Okay, so now that I packed up the laptop, I have to, on my own, remember the other items that I need to do the live streaming, because that was the only thing left on the list, was the live stream stuff. So the only other thing that I need is the webcam. Where is my webcam? I am not showing you guys my desk because my desk is such a mess. It's shameful. But I have read that many great minds have had very messy workspaces. They say that Benjamin Franklin's office was a complete disaster. So maybe this is somehow a sign of brilliance. I don't know. But where's my webcam? I didn't already pack it. But, okay. I never took it out from last week. I haven't made any other videos since then, so Good thing I am doing this video on my phone. All right, so I've got the webcam, I've got the microphone, I've got the laptop. I'm set. So those are the things that I take with me. Like I was saying, I often make practice tracks when we're singing for major events like this. This conference that we're singing at is something that we have 3 times a year, March, July, November. So this is something of an occasion. So I made practice tracks. People have been listening to them and practicing. So when we get to the rehearsal, you know, they are already familiar with the parts, and then we go over them, make sure that everybody's clear on everything, and it really helps a lot. People really enjoy being able to get those. So I'm kind of plugging choirparts.com, where you can get the same thing for your choir. This is kind of like a commercial spot, isn't it? But I'm hyping my own business, not somebody else's. choirparts.com. I have an online catalog of lots and lots of choir songs, hundreds, and you can get soprano, alto, tenor, bass, if there is a bass part, for a lot of well-known choir songs. Also, if there's a song that you want parts for that's not in the catalog, you can email me and request parts for whatever song. Have them to give to your choir so they can prepare for your rehearsal ahead of time, just like I'm doing here. And I think I've got everything that I need. So now I'm just gonna get dressed. I'm not wearing this. And be ready to go to rehearsal. I'll see y'all around. Be looking for more videos about the life of a choir director.